And we've been talking about the growing attention and eyeballs towards the Olympics, but we should talk about the journeys of these athletes to this phenomenal point, and really that journey leads through the NCAA, Summer.
Yeah, I just thought it was such a great time to shine a light on the NCAA model and how important these smaller Olympic sports are to the whole of the masses. We don't have another model for these amazing Olympic athletes, and we love to watch them on the podium every 4 years. If you look back at 2020, 75% of Team USA had been or was or is an NCAA athlete, and 82% of those athletes were medalists. So, and it's not just the USA, Kat. I think, you know, when you look at tennis, it is such a global sport, but we did, as an NCAA model, have a presence globally. So there were 1,100 athletes like as a whole in 2020 that were NCAA athletes, and 60% of those athletes were international. So we do have an impact on the world, and it's important to recognize that.
No, it's a major impact. And so when you look at these athletes and they're coming into our college system, they are being groomed. That not only getting an education, but they are becoming better athletes. They are building and strengthening their craft as athletes. And it is through our collegiate system. And so it is important to be able to have a strong athletic program. In NCAA, it is imperative that we continue to have a strong system.
Yeah, like Renee, you can't even enter the WNBA until you have completed all 4 years of college, right?
Or be of the age of those 4 years. So we've had players, though, that might leave their third year and go play overseas and then enter the WNBA after that fourth year. But yeah, you have to be either a certain age requirement or do your 4 years in college. So, and for the NCAA men's basketball, it used to be you could go straight from high school. We know those athletes that did that, like a Kobe Bryant. But now you have to at least do 1 year in college. So they are protecting that system to a certain extent when it comes to some sports.
And when you think of your national championship moment, I mean, people ask me all the time, what's my favorite moment? And they assume it's my gold medal in the Olympics. And it isn't. It's winning the NCAA championship as a team for Stanford University. I'm an individual sport athlete, and I still loved when I was around the fierceness of my fellow women that were in that pool every single day training for that one moment together, you know? So it does hold value well beyond what we can see, but it's just a nice time to remind everybody when they're watching these amazing Summer Olympic Games to look at the faces of these young athletes, and for the most part, they were raised within an amazing collegiate system, and supporting those smaller sports is so incredibly important to our every 4 years, whether it's winter or summer.
Right.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
And there's a summer. Wait, first of all, summer, and we're talking about summer. I just realized that there's, but side note, there's.
The summer splash.
Yes.
Okay, so Summer McIntosh, she's a Canadian swimmer, and her mother swam my event, which was 200 butterfly in the 1984 Olympics. And we actually reached out and asked, how did Summer McIntosh get her name? And I was like, oh, maybe she was, like, they liked my name from 1992 and thought, oh, let's put it in there. But it wasn't. I guess her dad watched the OC. Was there a character?
Oh, snap, yeah. But you just need to tell people it was you. Like, listen, let's get out of the, like, let's tell people.
The only Summer we acknowledge.
Right, let's go.
But how about this? So Summer McIntosh, she's Canadian, but she trains in Florida. Not collegiately, but she trains here in the States.
Okay.
There you go.
Really interesting stuff.